mate. Oh my God, my guts. Oh, that's too much time traveling for you. Hey, Billy, that trip to Snowtown was awesome. Now we can go back to Gutsy and see how he's been. Oh, what's this? Oh, metal detector. I've seen one of these before. Let me just press this switch. Oh, bad. Oh, too much. Where's my metal detector? Oh no! I'm stuck in time! You have reached Silman Tombeau's phone. If you're ringing up about Seal of Fortune, please leave your name and number and I'll get back to you soon. See you later, Holmes.
Seal, can you please ring me back? I'm worried about you and Billy. Just call me back, man. Come on. Damn Seal, still not picking up his phone. I don't know where he is. That's weird. I thought I heard something. What's that smell?
No, it's not my prospecting shoes. No, it's not my selective range of stinky cheeses. Oh my God! Oh,
Pato, open up! Whoa, Pato, what the hell is that smell?
What smell? I can't smell anything. I can't actually smell anything. I'm a bit sick, man.
You sick? Well, you're not looking too good, man.
Hey, Gatsy, can you go down to the shops and get me some garlic with the skin on and some water, please, mate?
Garlic and water? Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear anything.
Oh, I thought I could just hear some sounds. That's all.
You're tripping, man.
Oh, man, I can't stand this stink. I'm gun prospecting.
No, Gatsy, don't go prospecting.
Nah, see you later, mate.
I'm sick,
Bye.
mate. No. Oh, God. Oh, come on, Pato.
Okay, what's your full name?
Wow. Gadsy here, Buckshot Prospector. I hope you're well and I hope life is treating you well. I've decided to come down and try and find some gold today. I don't know if I'll have any luck.
I'm with that guy over there. See him? He's a very rare prospector species. He sits on the creek every single day with his sluice trying to find pickers. We'll just sneak up on him and see if we can get close to him. Hey fella.
Oh, yay! So yeah, Chris is here as well. He's doing his sluicing. He's found a bit of a deposit here. It looks like he's already getting pickers. Ah, there we go. I can see it from here.
Look at that little doozy.
And that
little one under there.
Wow,
And there's more down there.
cowabunga.
Yeah. But like it's not consistent.
No,
It's I have to do a whole bucket to get one.
but those little ones add up to more. So yeah, I am going to try and test pan around, locate something. I don't know what I'll find. Probably gold. We have a slump bank along here as well, so when we've had high floods, it's just washed all this bank down. Some of this is probably virgin ground, maybe not, depending. I think the old timers may have worked it a bit. I have been at this location before and I have done a bit of test panning here and there, but not properly all up this way. So we'll probably do a bit of exploring and see where it takes us. So
get in the creek, get some gold, get the golden stuff.
Got a very shallow clay base here too, which is good because it means the gold's going to catch there. Do we have any gold? The answer is no. Not again. Still nothing. So far I have found sweet nothing. Nothing along the edges, nothing in the middle of the creek. I'm going to try and move some of these big rocks in the middle of the creek. Bigger rock moved, bigger gold under the rock. I'll get a wider shot so my head's not cut off.
Well, we aren't in 1700 France.
Oh, yeah. Let them eat cake. Something's gone on. I found too much gold and things of late. The universe is balancing things out a bit, I think.
That's how it works.
Damn universe! Sometimes the universe has a way of balancing things out. I did about 5 test pans and I got 1 flake per pan. Not good numbers. Need more than 1. That would be good. Meanwhile, Senior's Wet Lodge is still going good with his gold.
Yep.
Oh my god, look at all that gold! Can you give me some?
No. Give me his head. Yeah, that's right.
No.
No. That's how this works. You've already peaked.
Yeah,
You peaked for this
God.
year. You got to give up for this year. You like.
Peak for the whole year.
Yep. There are more 1 ounce gold nuggets than sovereigns.
Alright, well, I'll see you next year, guys.
2025. You can start again.
Oh, no. No!
My ID.
Why? Shout out time. This week's shout out is going to the one and only Mick. Mick runs a Facebook page, 21st Century Prospecting or 21ers. Yeah, Mick, he's got a real love for prospecting and he's a genuinely good dude. So I highly recommend that you go over to his Facebook page, give him a like and a follow, help him get to that 5k followers so he can get a bit of coin for all the videos that he puts out on Facebook. Yeah. Always support one another out in the community and always stay humble. Where I'm at, I've gone upstream and I went around this bend here, went down there, did about 20 test pans all along here and just flood gold, and that was about it. And not a huge amount, like 1 to maybe 5 specks of flood gold. So not the best start, but just keep on looking. I'll find that bonanza eventually. For people just starting out prospecting, this is what to expect. Don't always expect to have awesome gold and find an awesome spot straight away, because you won't. You'll spend many weeks, possibly months, searching just to get a bit of gold. Just keep on going at it. That's all I can say, is just keep on having that hope that you will find something. When I did a lot of painting, I'd spent probably pretty much my whole life painting, and there would be periods where I would have a creative block. So I'd do a painting and then it worked out really well, and then I decided to go and do another painting, and when I did that I would just find no inspiration and no drive to. I'd put a brush to a canvas and I just wasn't feeling it. today is one of those days where I've had a few really good weeks of non-stop amazing gold and amazing finds, and finding nothing. It's creating that whole like creative block where I'm just not feeling the good juice, you know. And yeah, it's expected. I know it's very expected because yeah, you can't have amazing things all the time. And as I said, if you're new to the prospecting game, expect to not get much. The reality is that you're not always going to find gold. You might have a lot of empty pans, and this is certainly one of those days. So
YouTube makes it look easy. I'm standing here doing this full time for 8 years. So you walk onto a creek and you go, oh, the gold's going to be there because you've got 8 years of experience. And you can kind of pick it. So you walk over and there's gold there, and people come onto your channel and they watch what you've done, and they see these gold takes where you're pulling $200-300 of gold out of the ground, but they forget that there's 8 years of experience behind it for you to identify those spots. It's disheartening when you go out for your first time, or you go out and you just can't replicate what these other people are doing.
yeah, exactly.
It's hard.
With my channel, I try and make sure that what you see is what you get, and the reality of things, and trying to be truthful and honest about the reality of prospecting. And it's not always big scores at all. And it's a very tricky thing when actually running a channel, because this is basically my job, and I do have a sense of I'm very self-critical as well. So if I don't do as good as what I have been doing, I do get very self-critical, and I've got to tell myself to stop doing that and just not worry about it. But I still do it anyway. I still haven't found any damn gold, so it's gotten to the point now that Chris is going to do a shovel for me, because it seems as though he's finding gold, I'm just not. Alright, we'll see about this.
I don't know what to tell you. I've got pickers out of every single pan that I've done from this spot. If you don't get any gold, you're cursed, boy.
I know.
You're cursed.
I'm cursed. I've got the sovereign curse.
You've got the bad juju on you. You need to steep yourself in a bucket of eel's eyes.
Eel's
at
eyes?
midnight, whilst wearing an onion on both breasts.
Where am I going to get the eel's eyes
Where
from?
are you going to get breasts is probably the bigger question.
No,
That's okay. We live in the 21st century.
I know.
Reassignment's a thing.
Yep.
You'll be fine.
Yep, I'll get the
You'll get the juju off you.
I'll
No
get
worries.
the big ones, the balloons. Yeah, inflatable ones.
Soggy foot.
Yeah, Chris got soggy foot. I dug a big hole in the creek and
He dug a hole. It filled with water.
yeah, it
All
filled
the
with water.
Australians will get that reference.
Ah. So I reckon the sovereign curse is I have to
Imagine if you start having weird nightmares and stuff with
I
that
did
thing.
have a weird dream last night.
Oh, you always have weird dreams.
Oh no, this one was
Nightmare?
weird. No, not really a nightmare, but there was this weird guy in the corner.
That
Something
was
was
me.
happening. No, he had like a beard. And it's odd.
He had a beard.
Yeah,
It was me.
No,
If he starts having weird dreams and like they don't stop and whatnot, it's the curse of the Sov.
It's the curse of the sov.
The Sov
So,
curse.
the amount of pans that I do that don't have gold,
He should have got gold by now.
I should have.
He really should have.
I really should have. I have got gold, but not to the point where
You would consider sitting down and like having kids and buying a house
no,
with it.
or even putting it on camera for that matter. I wouldn't take a photo like I would if it was my child.
It's not cam girl gold.
No. So I reckon what's going to happen is the amount of pans that I normally would get some gold, I have to go through all those pans to get to the same equal amount of a sovereign before I actually start finding gold again. So I've probably got
A couple hundred.
couple of hundred pounds before I even get
There's a
to
shortcut.
gold. What?
Blood sacrifice. It's
Well,
gotta be your blood though.
I cut my hand before.
No. Blood sacrifice. Not a little boo boo. You need like Ross River. That's why I find so much gold. I got the Ross.
Damn it.
Pro tip, you
Alright.
want to be a good prospector, get the Ross.
Well, get some mosquitoes, train them to suck your blood, and then I'll get the rice.
I did that, but you said no, I don't want the Ross.
Now, there better be gold in this, or else it's just proven that the soft curse is very strong. Oh, hold on.
Go. Look,
Hold on.
Got some gold.
Hold on.
Yeah, little pickery bit.
Hold on.
Yay!
Didn't get any. Oh, we got some fly poo.
So
But-
this is from the exact same hole. The exact same hole.
My boot.
My boots
The
were made
sweat
for sinking.
boots.
And that's just
No.
what they'll do. I've got one soggy foot and it'll drip all over you. This is actually a bad pan for this spot. But I got
like, a few.
I got pickers every other pan.
My pan's trying to get away from me because it doesn't want to be handled by a cursed person. If you can see, there's about 5 little fly poos there. But the thing that I was going, ooh about was I got a sinker. That's something. Damn sovereign curse.
No, you need to sell your soul. It's not about. See, this is the thing. People who have a problem with.
Sell my soul, getting bloody.
No, I'm giving you options. Hang on. If you want to
Options?
stop. If you want to fix the curse, you got to go stand in a barrel of eel's eyes at midnight with onions on your breast.
Get
right?
Ross River.
Yeah. So
Sell my
no.
soul.
The next one is if you want a blood sacrifice to get rid of it, you need to contract some kind of incurable virus, right? The proper blood sacrifice. But there's a shortcut around it because what you're doing is you're erring on the side of being in good, right? So you're playing the good guy's side. You could just go to the dark side and be one with it. Why not?
Yeah.
What do you got to lose?
Alright.
You get your sovereign. Ah, you actually got water in my eye.
Yeah, still always go.
Ah. That might have done it.
Yep.
If you get gold in this pan, it's because there's water in my eye.
I flick water in his eye means that I'm going to get good gold
It
now.
doesn't guarantee it.
Yeah, no, it does. It does. Trust me.
No, I started this video with saying never trust anyone that says trust me. Look what I found. Part of a fence.
Oh, look at that. That's a good score.
In a few years, I could build a whole gate.
The whole fence.
Nah, that's a bit ambitious. It's only a little bit of wire. I gotta plant it and let it grow.
A fence can be as long or short as you want it to be.
Unlike penises,
Yeah, true.
especially if you name Steve.
Oh my God.
Did you get a bit?
Oh, wow.
So the water eye trick worked?
It did.
See? All you got to do to find gold and break curses is
Ah.
assault your friend.
There we go. Only after about 50 pans, we got some gold. We got gold. Oh my God. The curse has been lifted.
I told you, go to the dark side.
Yeah,
It worked.
All right. So what you need to do is, if you're having a bad day on the pans, just throw some water in Chris's eye.
Well, or whoever you're with.
No,
Not
just Chris's
specifically-
eye.
Just at least be the same eye.
I'll send you Chris's address. You can go around to Chris's place, flick a bit of, when he opens the door, flick a bit of water in his eye, and
Then
then
go
just
to the
walk
creek.
off. Yeah, goes to the creek.
Good days on the creek
Great
on
day.
Chris's eye.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nothing like a bit of dirty
I'm
water
just
in
going
his
to let
eye.
you know, though, there is a small service fee.
What? No. Yeah, for me.
Oh, you get the bill.
Yeah, I actually found some gold. I mean, that's not much.
Get that on your scales.
Oh, I'll get it on my scales, all right. Has the curse been lifted? Oh well, the curse is back.
Why?
I reckon he's just salting his pants. That's what I think it is.
I don't have any salt here, mate.
Yeah, he's salting his pants. He's salting it up.
You'll come out to a beautiful creek and you'll find some good gold after putting in all the effort, and then you'll turn your camera on and you do a one-shot take, like when I've got my GoPro on my head or whatever. There's no cuts, no breaks, no nothing in it, and the first like 10 minutes of your video being published, people are like, fake,
Yeah.
fake.
He's like the David Copperfield of prospecting.
Magic.
Yeah. It's all illusion.
And most of the time I'm underwater, drowning.
He can make gold appear, and he can also make it disappear, like he has been in my pants the whole day today. See? Look. Bet any money he'll find a small picture in that one.
How many Big Macs are in this can?
Oh, probably one. They're pretty
Well, with the
expensive
price of
now.
gold these days, though, yeah.
This video is not sponsored by McDonald's.
But we wouldn't say no to a McNugget bucket sponsor.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, not nuggets, just the buckets.
Just a bucket.
Yeah.
I'm not eating McNuggets.
No, I don't want nuggets either.
McNuggets. I'll have nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ah, right.
Yeah,
so
you get
a
it?
bucket of nuggets.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I see what you did there, mate. Let's see if David Copperfield, the prospecting world.
One. My last one I actually got a pick. I got a shotgun pellet.
That is a really bad illusion, mate.
Well, hang on. I didn't know I was meant to be doing an illusion.
You're the David Copperfield of prospecting.
Yeah, but I'm in the green room.
You made that Statue of Liberty disappear. And replace it with a giant nugget. So
Look at the size of my lead.
not fair. From just panning in that spot then, look at all that gold. At least you can see some gold in my video today. That's what gold looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's what lead shot looks like.
Oh my god.
So as much as I've found heaps of gold today, I think I may call it for today. I'll be going out prospecting in the next couple of days, and yeah, hopefully I'll find something. Yeah, hopefully. We'll just wait and see. Because of the sovereign curse, who knows? But yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days.
My eyes.
Hey Chris.
Yo.
This isn't another day that I'm doing because I forgot to do the fatality.
Nah, man. Same day.
Yeah, same day,
even wearing the
completely
same
same day. There's a knock on the tree. I just got to go answer it, okay?
That makes sense. We had squirrels recently.
Yeah, and possums. I'll be back soon.
Bye.
Bye, Chris.
Hello? This is Acme Anvil Delivery Service.
Yes? Acme Anvil Delivery Service. Yes, I remember ordering an anvil.
I have an anvil for you. Could you please send a shovel so I can give delivery of anvil? Oh, it doesn't have to be fancy. No one looks at these things. This is just so, like, if you don't hurry up, I'm not going to have time to pee in
I'm
the cup.
doing my signature.
Jesus Christ! Habib, what are you doing?
I just got to dot the I's.
How
across
many
the
eyes are in
T's.
your name? My
Dot
last
the
name
J's.
is Hopper Hopper Hoggarado Hoggaros.
There you go.
It doesn't have that many eyes.
All right, where's my anvil?
It's in the truck. It weighs 400 kilos, Habib. Go get your cousins.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. My son of a malaka.
Hey!
like me animal delivery service?
Ah! And I'm back. I've decided to come to some backburning areas where there's been a lot of diggings. They've done a really good job here. They've actually burned off a whole area. So as you can see, it's all clearly backburned. All the ferns and grasses have been just burnt back, but don't worry, everything will grow back very well. The habitat is naturally designed to thrive off fire. Fire will cause seeds to drop from trees. They will germinate in the potassium-rich soil. The grasses will grow as soon as they get burnt, they'll start growing again. They need to do backburning a lot more across Australia because we've got massive fuel loads, and that's why we have such big fires some years. It's because they just have not backburned, and it's really important for this environment that it actually does have fire come through in the cooler months. It's great. Normally this would be covered in grass and you wouldn't be able to sweep over areas like this, because grass like that would look like that. So I've gone up the hill a fair bit and I've come across some diggings. Looks like they found an outcropping here. Yeah, you can see a few of the poles dug up from around here and down there. It seems like there's a few around here. I really wish I had the coil to detect gold with, but I didn't bring that with me today because there's a lot of quartz here, a lot. So I might have to return here, get Chris out here, but I do have a signal here, so we'll give it a shot, see how we go. It is ringing up as a... feeling this is going to be like a rusty nail or something. Yeah, I can see it already. That's why it was giving such a weird sound. Weird shaped bit of iron. Seems as though I can only find a few little bits of iron targets around, but nothing of like indicators of any kind of habitation at all. So yeah, I think I might keep on traveling up this hill. I might get lucky, we don't know. So far it's been a pretty average not finding anything kind of day. My old friend, an old rusty nail. I was so hoping that was going to be a little specimen or something, but no. What would be the chances of that happening? But hey, it's a nail. If I can find more, I might have found an area where they camped. Well, so far today has been not successful at all. Just not finding anything. I thought there would be some kind of anything, you know, but not having any luck. There's nothing that I can see around here that indicates that there was any habitation. I found no glass or anything like that. Can't win them all the time. And yeah, it's better to just be out in the bush and actually doing something than sitting at home doing nothing. Speak of the devil, we got a target. 31. What is it? It's a big chunk of iron. Yeah, it's an old shovel head. Bugger. That's a good sign though. We'll keep on looking. You know I like the sound of that. What's that? We got an axe head. Right, we're getting tools now. There's definitely been a house or something here, possibly maybe a pub, I don't know. It's close to the creek and it's close to a road, so I'd say it would be some kind of area where people would congregate. I have found some indicators as well, apart from all the iron signals in the ground, which would probably be nails. We have broken glass. So we've got a piece there, got some glass here. We've also got some glass here. So it seems to be along this edge. We've also got a little bit of tin here. That might have been for an opium tin or something like that. I have got signals here, some high signals, so I'll give it a shot, see how I go. Ringing up as a 29. Just another little bit of tin. It's just a bit of slag. It's a bit of lead. So that site, there wasn't really anything there. Just a lot of nails and iron targets. Good indicators that something was there, but nothing at all. I think someone's gone over it as well, so yeah. I'm sure there might be something there, but it will probably take a bit more work and multiple times going there, so we'll go to a different site. We'll go and see if we can find another site and yeah, go from there. I spent the last 2 hours driving around trying to find a location and nothing really jumped out at me, so I thought, I know, I'll go back to this old spot because it's been really good and the water level's gone right down, and the last time I was here, the area that I was getting good gold was just a little bit too deep. It was right up to the top of my waders, so the water has dropped about 1.5 feet since being here. I'm looking around and there definitely has been people here working the areas, but it doesn't look like they've been working the spots that I actually want to work. Now I'll show you the area because you'll want to know where I'm at. You know this area, I did a whole bunch of skits around here and stuff, and I worked this area last time I was here and I was getting really big gems and crystals out of here. The last time that I worked this area, this was really good, but it was too deep. So yeah, let's start testing, see how we go. Hopefully I can break the sovereign curse. So I forgot to record. I've already done one test pan at the edge of this area here. There was a few specks of gold in there, but I've just dug up this. It's a crystal cluster. It's all smashed up, but I'm thinking that if someone had dug that up, they would have kept it. So I think this might be untouched. about 15 specks. It's not a huge amount, but I'd say there's about 15 to 20 specks in there. So I've been trying to work this out. We've got a bunch of rocks around here, like not big ones, but medium-sized ones. And I don't know if they've been put there by other people or not. It seems as though it probably hasn't been, because I've pulled out smoky quartz crystals and a whole bunch of crystal clusters, and starting to think that maybe this hasn't been touched at all. So I'm gonna do a whole bunch of pans, just see, and if we get anything, we get anything. At least I'm finding some gold, so. About 5 pans later, and yeah, we got about maybe 50 specks in there. Hey, at least it's better than what I was getting the other day, which was 0. I've been testing around a fair bit. That spot over there is pretty so-so. It's maybe 10 to 15 specks per pan. I think someone has hit this, because just going by this amount of gold, it's because the last time I was here I was getting 50 to 100 per pan, and it's just not like that anymore. So there's still gold here, just you know, I want to try and get good gold. It's picking up a little bit there. About 10, 15. We'll have a quick look at what I got for today. I think there's a tiny little bit from the other day still left in the snuffer bottle. So yeah, the slightly bigger stuff's from yeah, the other day. I did get that smoky quartz crystal. That's pretty cool. That's a bit of a rougher reel. A few of the bigger flakes are from when I was out with Chris the other day. But yeah, an okay amount. I definitely don't need my miller table for this lot, that's for sure. I've probably got about a teaspoon of black sands. At least I broke the sovereign curse. That's one good thing. I got some gold. So I know it's a pretty short session out on the creek, but I'm gonna head back home, so I'll see you back there. .31. I mean, I found some gold. That's one good thing. I broke the curse. By the second day, well, technically it was the third day, you just didn't see me go out another day panning. That other day panning, I didn't find anything either. I really thought something was going on, and yeah, I do apologize if my mood was a bit lackluster and not very hopeful at all. So yeah, I had stuff weighing on my brain, so yeah, but I got some gold. That's one good thing. It was great hanging out with Chris and just being able to hang out with him and just goof around with him. I should mention Seal and Billy and Pato, but Seal and Billy, they still haven't turned up. I don't know where they are. I've been ringing up Seal and just nothing, no answer, just straight to message bank. So yeah, maybe send some likes and subscribes to Pato. He really needs it. He's looking a bit sick, you know. He's not around here at the moment because he's still in his cupboard and I don't want him moving really. So yeah, send some likes and subscribes, help him out with medication, whatever. Go over to Facebook, follow me on Facebook, join PANHUB as well. You don't have to do any of those things. You've got free will, so do whatever you want to do. I should also mention all these lovely people, once again, left donations. They're awesome with their white cotton socks. They're fantastic. Thanks for all the donations. You really help out this channel and really help it just grow and being able to buy props and things like that. So yeah, you know, your cotton socks are going to be all fluffy and white and all that jazz. So thank you to all of you. And I also like to say thank you to everybody that congratulated me in the last video. It really meant a lot. Some of your kind words just really did mean a lot. I try to get back to everybody, so thank you all for that support. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this weekend's adventure, and I guess until next weekend, see ya!